All right, let me also do a quick sound check. And if you can hear me, let me know. A little chat saying, yep, we can hear you. And we'll start here in about 4 minutes. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Blendinator. All right, Vicky, I'll be happy to hold on a minute. Thank you, thank you. We'll start here in about 60 seconds. And welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. Here we go. I've got somewhere between 8 and 10 questions, mostly on network architecture. Glad that you're here. If this is your very first time at a live quiz, I'm so glad you've joined us. We do it every Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And here is our first question. It is multiple select. When do we hold the Discord office hours? All right, that was a warm-up. Here we go. Let's get into this. Question number 2 of 11. Which device in this topology should perform address translation? All right, fantastico. Here is question number 3 of 11. It is also multiple select and it's double points, no pressure. Where would switched virtual interfaces be used in a 3-tier model if we were using a layer 3 core? All right, not very many people said access layer, but I'll tell you what, right after this live event, if you want to join me on my Discord server, it's also free. We'll be in the CCNA voice room. I'd be happy to go over any of these questions and why the answers are correct, the ones that are shown. Also, if you were in the office hour yesterday, you saw the video and we were there for like an hour and a half afterwards discussing and labbing and talking, those are really great resources. Most of the questions that are here today we discussed in some flavor yesterday in the office hour. And you're welcome to join both of those on Saturdays and Sundays, respectively. Here is question number 4. What part of the world are you watching and playing from today? I'm interested. You've got 1 minute to let me know. All right, we have a worldwide audience today, which is always great. And Canada, Dan, your people are here. That's so great. And everywhere in the world who's here, glad to have you. If you haven't joined the game, I invite you to do that as well. It's super easy to do. Just use the Kahoot app or go to the browser with kahoot.it, put in the pin code, which is at the bottom of the screen, and you can play right along. Love to have you. So welcome to everybody. Glad everybody's here. And here is our next question. Question number 5, multiple select and double points. Which layers in a 3-tier model can be consolidated to make a 2-tier model? And this is based on Cisco's design guides. All right, distribution and core indeed. Here we go. Question number 6 of 11. Which device should use, as part of the configuration, default-information originate? Oh, that was a fast one. It was a lot of, there was not much time on the clock for that one. Here, there'll be a little bit more. This is question 7 of 11. It is multiple select. When do we hold the Cisco CCNA online quiz? That's the one we're participating in live right now. When is it? Every Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific. Nailed it. And I invite you to put that on your calendars and join us. Thank you. Thank you. It's always good to have you. I always learn new things. Always. I don't think there's been a week that's gone by between office hour on Saturdays and the live quiz on Sunday and the prep for that where I haven't learned something or reinforced something that was pretty valuable. So if a double CCA can still learn, so can you. If you're also a double CCA, also you then. All right. And we got a few more questions here. Here's question number 8 of 11. It is multiple select. It is double points. In a 3-tier model, where may routing be performed? I'm talking about IP layer 3 routing. right. Fantastic work. Incredibly good. I'm super pleased. Here's our next question. It's 9 of 11. It's also double points. Where would the first hop redundancy protocol, such as HSRP or VRRP or GLBP, where would that be implemented in a 3-tier model? And once again, if you'd like to chat about any of these questions and get clarification, we'll be doing that right afterwards on the Discord server. So if you have a few extra minutes, we'll see you there right after. I think we just have like a couple more questions and we are done with this quiz. Here is question number 10. It is multiple select. What are the 3 layers in the hierarchical design model? Oh my goodness. The faster you answer correctly, the more points you get. Go, go, go. All right. And to tell you something interesting, I think, is that most of these questions don't require any visual clue. Because they're just questions about the 3-layer model, and I'm throwing in some diagrams we used yesterday in office hour. But most of these questions don't require any kind of visual aspect to it. So great job on these 3, the 3 layers. Fantastic. And we have one last question. Now, no pressure, but the faster you answer correctly, the more points you get. And so this could be for all the marbles. Let's use in first place at this moment. First place is Rockstar Llama, followed by Great Frog, Giving Penguin, Space Bee, and then Bronze Swan with Radiant Glider has a answer streak of 3. Everybody's doing great. I'm so glad that you're here. And here's the final question. Take a nice deep breath and go. Question number 11. Multiple select and double points. In this 3-tier model, where is DHCP relay configured? All right. DHCP relay. Let's go for a majority here. 61 said the distribution layer, which is fantastic. That's definitely true. And SVIs, oh, that's where you would apply it. Gee, so make it a little bit tricky there, but that's exactly how you configure DHCP relays on a layer 3 interface. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and then we'll go ahead and say goodbye for today. Here's the podium. Congrats to everybody that participated. And congratulations to everyone. That's so fantastic. Let's take a look at the 3 hardest questions are right here. And if you'd like to discuss those or chat about those, join me in Discord. There's a link in the video description on how to get there. It is also absolutely free. We'll be in the CCNA voice room in just about 3 or 4 minutes from now. So let me get some feedback from you as well. If you're participating either with a web browser or with the app, let me have some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing. And with that in mind, it's been great having you for a few minutes today. I look forward to seeing you again. If this is your first event with Keith, with myself, talking about myself third person, I'm glad you're here. My name is Keith Barker. I'm a double CCIE, and my focus on this channel is to help people who are learning the fundamentals of networking so that if a person wants to, they can get a big leg up in the world. They can just start building and growing their career. Anybody can do it. Life isn't very fair. We come from a lot of different experiences and backgrounds. But I'll tell you what, individuals who put in the effort and put in the time are luckier than those people who don't. So the more we prepare and work, the luckier we will get. And as we have a little bit of experience and luck, we can make careers out of IT. I've done it for over 20 plus, actually 30 plus years now. And it's the best decision I ever made, was to get my networking fundamentals in place, and I've never looked back. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see everybody who can join me over on Discord or in the next live event. Bye for now.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain.